when you talk shit about Trump or talk shit about Biden, I think I'm trying to find a line to walk where they don't immediately put you into this person has Trump derangement syndrome, or they have the alternative to
But
that.
I'm more than happy when people are preemptively dismissing me, because then I don't have to waste time engaging with them, because those people will be of no use to me. When I was on Tim
Yeah,
Pool recently, Tim Pool's show, Tim Pool's known for his little like hat. I got a propeller beanie, motorized, and it was just spinning the whole 2 hours,
I
like
understand.
a 1950s thing. The point being, I wore it because there's lots of people who would say, I can't take seriously someone who wears a hat like that. And my point being, if you are the kind of person who takes your cues based on someone's wardrobe as opposed to the content of your ideas, you're of no use to me as an ally. So I'd be more than happy you preemptively abort rather than waste our breath
Now,
trying to engage.
this is a very, very deep thing that you and I disagree on, which
Okay.
is goes to the trolling versus the love. Is I believe that person instinctually dismisses you on the very basic surface level,
Yes.
but deep down, there's a wealth of a human being that seeks the connection, seeks to understand deeply, to connect with other humans that we should speak to.
Yeah, you and I completely disagree.
So you're saying,
I'm
like,
saying there's no mind there literally.
okay, so let's. I naturally
not
think that
exaggerating.
majority. So I naturally think the majority of people have the capacity to be thoughtful, intelligent, and learn about ideas that they instinctually, based on their own current inner circle, disagree with, and learn to understand, to empathize with the other. And in the current climate, there's a divisiveness that discourages that, and that's where I see the value of love, of encouraging people to strip away that surface instinctual response based on the thing they've been taught, based on the things they listen to actually think deeply.
Have you ever had gone to CVS or Dwayne Reed, and your bill, how much you owe them is $6, and you give them a $10 bill in a single and watch the look on their face? You watch them void their bowels and panic because you've given them $11 on a $6 bill.
Mhm.
This is not a mind capable or interested in thoughts and ideas and learning.
No, you're talking about the first moment of a first moment where there's an opportunity to think.
They are desperate to avoid it
No, they're just it's
and incapable of it.
I just they have the same exact experience as I have every single day when I know it's time for me to go on a run of 5 miles or 6 miles or 10 miles. I'm desperate to avoid it, and at the same time, I know I have the capacity to do it, and I'm deeply fulfilled when I do it, when I do overcome that challenge.
You are one of the great minds of our generation. You are telling
Uh-huh.
me that any of these people can do anything close to the work you do?
Not in artificial intelligence, but in ability to be compassionate towards other people's ideas, like understand them enough to be able.
Passion requires a certain baseline of intelligence, because you have to perceive other
Yeah.
people as being different but of value.
Yeah, exactly.
That is a sophisticated mindset.
I think most people are capable of it. You don't think so?
No, and nor are they interested in it.
But in that kind of, if you don't believe they're capable of it, how can anarchy be stable?
If you have a farm, there's one farmer and 50 cows. It's very stable. You're not asking the cows where to farm things.
Yeah, but the cows aren't intelligent enough to do damage.
Cows certainly bulls could do a lot of damage. They could trample things. They could attack you. Cows are like, how much do they weigh? Like 4,000 pounds?
Can you connect the analogy then? Because
sure, you can't expect that.
Yeah.
Saying a cow's a cow isn't a slur. It's not saying you hate cows. Cows, or even, let's say, the example I always use with good reason is dogs, okay? I always say to study how human beings operate, watch Caesar Milan, because human beings and dogs have co-evolved. Our minds have both evolved in parallel tracks to communicate with each other. Dogs can be vicious. Dogs, for the most part, are great, wonderful, but You can't expect the dog to understand certain concepts. It's not and now most people are offended. Are you saying I'm like a dog? If you're a dog person like I am, this is actually a huge compliment. Most dogs are better than most people. But to get the idea that this is something that is basically your peer is nonsensical. Now, of course, this sounds arrogant and elitist and so on and so forth, and I'm perfectly happy with that. But it is very hard to persuade me or anyone that if you walk, George Carlin has that joke, think how smart the average person is, then realize 50% of people are dumber than that. If you walk around and see who's out there, these people are very kind. They are of value. They deserve to be treated with respect. They deserve to be secure in their person. They deserve to feel safe and to have love. But the expectation that they should have any sort of semblance of power over me or my life is as nonsensical as asking Lassie to be my accountant.